I should be taking notes here.
I think we all should.
I feel like such a fraud. I don't know. I mean, I have to be honest with you. I'll tell you what my method is. I'm not recommending it as the right method. It's just all I know how to do. I'm really not very good at looking at rushes. If I had to look at more than half an hour of rushes, I'd probably kill myself. So maybe a little bit like I think what worries me is it can sort of kill it. You get bored with it, and what I'm much better at doing is looking at a badly assembled scene. So what I try and do is assemble the scene as quickly and probably badly as I can, and then just put it away in a drawer and pull it out a couple of days later and say, what asshole did this? It's so clear what needs to be done now that I've seen it as a badly put together scene. I'm often also called upon to, as all of us, I think editors, you're often called upon to fill in bits of second unit. So on that first pass, I just try and get a general sense of if everything that seems to me at the time that's important is there and covered, and that there are options. But I really don't go too far into, you know, I know that, you know, a scene on day one that's going to be playing an hour and a half into the movie, that I find there's really not much point in doing too much finessing, you know, deciding at that point whether this scene's going to be in close-ups or all just played in one wide, because you won't know until you've sat through an hour and a half of the film and you get to that point. So I like to make sure that those options are available, and then move on. And what I try and do is I have, as soon as you can get to as many roughly assembled scenes as you can and look at a large section of the film, that's when it starts to make sense to me and I start to see the pattern. And probably just because I'm lazy, I don't bother going too deeply into one scene, because if back in my head I think this scene's probably going to go at the end of the day. So, you know, I just like to see the whole thing. I like to see the whole picture, and then I know where I am. So I'd like to get to that point as fast as I possibly can without getting too bored with the rushes. Sorry, it's probably not the right way to go about it. It's just
Well, I don't
I haven't
think
worked on very many proper films.
there isn't a right way.
Thank
I mean,
God
I
for
think
that.
that's what I think we're all saying. We all have some different ways of doing this.